Hear the new tunes.
A major factor that makes youngsters prime targets for this printed filth is the natural curiosity of youth about the mysterious force of sex. Yet, on virtually every newsstand is a welter of misinformation which can wreck them for life.
And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions, just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take...
All right, Whiteboard Jungle, Season 1, Episode 6. How's everyone doing tonight? Stressed out? Super stressed? Hold on. Any comments? Feel free to put some comments in the old comment box on YouTube. I'm going to touch lightly tonight on the truckers, but not too much because I think everyone's a little fucking fed up with that shit. And big shout out to John from Heated Seats. Last week I did a show with John. It was great. We talked about the truckers. So if you want to hear my views on the truckers, you can go back to Heated Seats and check out his last episode. But you might be wondering today why I'm wearing a cowboy hat. For two reasons. The first reason being hats off to the LGBTQ community. I have to say, I take back anything I've ever said about them not having a sense of humor. Because they totally trolled the truckers with the Ram Ranch hashtag the other day. I couldn't believe it. I was looking, I'm like, all these truckers are posting Ram Ranch. I'm like, are they coordinating somewhere? Is there a staging area in Ottawa called the Ram Ranch? But it turns out Ram Ranch is a super hardcore song about gay cowboys. It's very explicit. And it turns out they were sharing that for some reason. I don't know. I guess they thought it was part of their whole fucking movement. But there's a thing called, I guess, Telegram or Telegraph or something. It's a new platform that allows you to basically, it's like a party line but with comments, and they were getting trolled by the LGBTQs about with the song, the Ram Ranch song. It's pretty funny. But I posted a lot of stuff that was making people angry. I posted, what did I post? I posted this thing. Where is it? Good old, hold on. I really do. Life was so much better then. And the other reason I'm wearing the cowboy hat is my musical guest tonight is a couple, duo, I mean, of musicians from Vancouver. Not originally, both of them, but the songs are very country that I'll be featuring tonight. But yeah, a lot of people are really divided. I'm kind of worried that while I'm doing the show, I might miss the government crackdown on these fucking yahoos. I really liked watching today. There was a couple of people that actually stood up to the protesters. There was the Jamaican guy with the bullhorn. I'm sure everyone saw that. He was definitely a brave dude, and he called them out. I was watching the live feed from some guy a couple days ago, and really, they're just in it for the money. These guys, they're just like, oh, another $20. Yeah, you support. The bottom dollar is most of the donations are coming from the States. So, the sad part is that the fringe, which they really are to a certain degree, the fringe in the States is huge because there's so many people. They got the numbers, but these guys are like money, money, money. That's all they really want. It's like, it doesn't help their cause much. And the Jamaican guy kind of called them out on that. I like that. Brave dude to be standing there with all these fucking yahoos around him. And then there was the other guy that was just fed up with, he couldn't sleep anymore. And he was just talking to these people like, the fuck are you doing? He's like, fuck you. And, someone's going to get hurt soon, I think, if they don't move in. But yeah, the LGBTQ, that was funny. The Ram Ranch. Look it up. It's a pretty harsh, pretty explicit song. I only heard parts of it, but no, that was good. These people, they got to shut them down. That's all I got to say about the whole. Anyways, so if you look at the whiteboard, today's show is going to be a little shorter. I'm finding an hour is too long. Uncle Fergus won't be joining us anymore. He was out searching for steak and kidney pie and got run over by a Freedom truck in Scotland. Both him and his wife, they're dead. So they won't be on anymore. But we got the Xbox giveaway and still looking for jobs. So anyone knows any jobs out there, let me know. Hey, howdy for sure, Joanne Miranda. It's funny though, today I saw there was someone named Joanne on my Facebook. It was their birthday. And I'm like, who the hell is this person? It was like some person, I don't even know how they ended up on my friends list. But it was, the first thing I saw was a big trucker thing. I'm like, I don't even know this person. Fuck you. Unfriend. But, so Joe, are you in on the Xbox? Okay, the Xbox giveaway. I kind of had to extend it to this week because last week's show was such a fiasco. So a lot of people don't know what the Xbox giveaway is, but it is the idea of the Xbox giveaway is to try to create some kind of happiness in life. People are so fucking stressed out. I'm stressed out. People on the other side are stressed out. Everyone's stressed out. So the idea of the Xbox giveaway, I spoke about this on the Heated Seats show last week. Okay, well, you might have a little fight on your hands with Catch. She wants it too. So how it's going to work. This is how the whole thing's going to work. Okay. So what you got to do. Yeah, well, yeah, I know it's there, I was out today on the street and just, doing groceries and stuff. And I was kind of trying to be a little friendlier than I normally am just to, show that, the problem is what this is, this whole trucker thing is kind of separating people. And, that's, I don't think really how Canadians are. I think we're kind of friendly to a certain degree. But I think a majority of Canadians feel bossed around by these people. But, I saw one guy today at the supermarket. It was funny. He's kind of a little angry guy, you know. Everyone's got masks. He's walking through. He's got this dude, no mask. I'm saying to myself, what are you going to shut down aisle 5 of the superstore? Like, fuck off. I didn't say anything to him because I didn't want to get involved. But then I was talking to the girl at the liquor store who was Iranian, and she was like, yeah, you got freedoms here, you got tons of freedoms. You know, it's like, fuck. But anyways, the Xbox giveaway. The idea is that email me privately or post something that you have done that is, a good deed. Some kind of good deed. Doesn't matter. You gave panelists money, whatever. Then all those names go into a hat. I'm going to pick it pretty much next week. It's a good Xbox 360. You know, it's great. Works. Comes with a bunch of games. It comes with. I think I even have an old version of Grand Theft Auto with it. But so the idea is you can either email me through the Facebook page, the Twitter page. Oh, yeah. Why, Gary? Oh, I got to start posting these comments on my thing. So a good deed. Send me it through Facebook, Twitter, or through YouTube. I've already received an email from YouTube, but Twitter or Facebook for sure. And jobs. Gary, I'm glad you joined because I changed the time of my show based on your suggestion. It is too late for the East Coast people, you know. So I'm going to do the show either Friday or Saturday, depending. If I get a job, I'll be doing it on Saturday, but at 5 o'clock, it's just easier. But I'm still looking for a job, so that's why it's up there. I did have not an interview, but I did apply for a online speed dating host at a speed dating event, which that would be fun. But what was that? I helped an old lady cross the highway. Sure, well that's pretty good, but it sounds like you just made it up. But I'll take people at their their word. So okay, you go in the thing. You're in. Catch is supposed to go in. She hasn't sent me anything of a good deed that she's actually done, but it's got to be a good deed. Something. The other day I was at the store. There was a woman there. She looked like she had mental health issues. I gave her $2. I'm broke, but sure, why not? Try to help people out. With all the stress, there's just too much stress going on. The friends, people are losing friends fast on different sides. I had a little issue with one of my friends recently. It was just like, I feel bad, but I hope we can get through this. And in the 150 plus years that Canada's been around, I don't think it's ever been this polarized. And I'm sure a lot of people out there don't want to become Americans. You know what I mean? Because that's really what they're kind of trying to push down our throat. Radical Americanized. Now they're in the States. They're going to do the trucker rally supposedly at the Super Bowl. It's not a crazy time to be alive, I have to say. I kind of like the boring days better, really, to be honest with you. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything. I think they're the military or the cops are supposed to move in at the bridge. The division is, yeah, exactly. I paid my neighbor. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, Richard, you're in the running for the Xbox for sure. I don't know if you heard the news, Richard, though. Sad news. Uncle Fergus was out shopping with his wife, and they got hit by a truck. They were shopping for like beef and kidney pie, and they're dead. So yeah, they're no longer with us. I might hear from his cousin someday, but Fergus is done. Sadly. Yeah, the Americans are good. Wow, they're already here, really, in this whole. They're here at at the end of the day. Like when I was watching the live feed the other day, the guy was fucking raking in money, and all the money was coming in from Americans. It's an American plot to fuck our country up. That's what it's doing. The situation is Jamaican me crazy. Yeah, Gary, you posted that Jamaican guy. Boy, that guy's got balls. Fuck. I was like, wow. Fucking telling the chick to fuck off right with his fucking his bullhorn. It was good. But anyways, that's why I'm wearing the cap for the hat for the LGBTQ community for really pulling it together for these sticking it to these fuckers. But anyways, so yeah, that's what's going on. The Xbox giveaway. So everybody who's watching, send me a note or something on Twitter or Facebook that it's a good deed. On last week's Heated Seats, we talked about one of my good deeds that went really wrong back in the day. I hope you watch it. I'm not going to talk about it here, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Now Trump, yeah, I know Trump's on the bandwagon. All these fucking Ted Cruz, Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's like all the fucking nut bars. It blows my mind. It just blows my mind how money, people, fucking racist fuckers with money can totally fuck with our country. It's like, fuck right off. I'm tired of these fuckers. What have they done? Oh, the LGBTQ. Oh, you missed the beginning. They created a hashtag called Ram Ranch a couple days ago. And even the truckers were I thought originally it was like some kind of staging area for these truckers, but it turns out Ram Ranch is a super hardcore song about gay cowboys, like really raunchy. Yeah, I was gonna get it for the show, but it's a little too much, I think, for some people. But check it out. Google it, Ram Ranch, and there's these Telegraph. It's called Telegraph, where everyone basically it's like an audio version of Facebook or whatever. People just kept fucking hitting them with the Ram Ranch song. It was pretty good. But well, yeah, no, they were John. They were totally behind the Ram Ranch hashtag, which is great, But it's like I say, something's got to happen. Like I might even be missing it now. Now we see how many of them are over here. Well, yeah, a lot of the a few of them. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not going to say a lot or say any facts about anything, but you can tell. Some of these people are very Americanized. No beers yet. Come on, just because the sun hasn't set. No, I got a beer going. It's my first one. No edibles tonight, though. Last week's fucking show, I was way too fucking high. There was too much high shit going on. Everyone was fucked up. So yeah, last week's show was a fiasco. So I'm trying to get less high. But yeah, I'm drinking. Little mug, little mug. Keep in control. Yeah. But let's see. My next week plan is going to be, I was watching these people and how much money they're raising for such a fucking, a bunch of bullshit. So I'm kind of pissed off about the funeral industry. That's what pisses me off. John's edibles. Yes. Well, yeah, we got pretty high last week on your show too. It was not too high, but high enough. After John's show, I ended up with one of the people who's going to be the musical guest tonight, and got pretty wasted on the. I did karaoke. It was quite the Yeah, it was, it was kind of it reminded me of like whenever you see videos of like, a grandfather that mixed up their meds and ended up doing something really stupid. It was pretty crazy. I did a really bad version of Kiss, and my buddy Wet Dog did some, I think, Nazareth. Posted that on the Facebook. But, do some of your comedy while playing guitar. I don't have a plan for that today. Plus, my guitar is missing a string. But people can check that out on the Heated Seats show I did last week with John Bonaz. It was pretty fun. We had a good time. It was a little long. We did about 2 hours. It was quite the podcast. Talked about the truckers and my views on the truckers and the vaccines and whatnot. I'm all for freedom, but not the freedom to shut everything fucking down. Make yourself laugh. Don't be, well, that's the idea. I want to be, I have some jokes, but I'll start with a funeral joke because that's what I'm working on as my next plan here. Actually, if you look at my, the song I did on John's show was the same song I did about 2 weeks ago on my, on the Whiteboard Jungle page. So if you want to go check out the new song, it's called That's What He Said, or Get the Junk. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but you can listen to that. It's a pretty weird song. Yesterday I was chatting with one of my dominatrix friends, and she had posted something. This is something I'm hoping for future shows, or even tonight if anybody has anything. She posted what's your funeral song? There's industry. Yeah, exactly. They take total advantage of grieving individuals. But this dominatrix, I just became friends with her recently on Twitter. But she posted, what would be your song they would play at your funeral or at your memorial? And I posted my two choices. I've had them for a long time. I know what they are. It's 10cc. I won't feel the benefit. It's an older band called 10cc. Great song. Really, really good string arrangements and stuff. That or Captain Beefheart Trout Mass Replica. Those are my choices. So if anybody out there has the song they would like played at their memorial, post it here or post it on Twitter or Facebook. You can follow Whiteboard Jungle on Twitter and on Facebook. But I have my funeral joke is what I like about going to funerals is the more of them I go to, the less chance people will come to mine. Holding for the laughter on that. Adjusting my cap. But anyways, the whole thing about funerals is what bugs me about funerals is every time someone dies, there's a GoFundMe to fund the funeral. It's like everyone has to pay for the funeral because funerals are so fucking expensive. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a petition. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it between this show and next show. It's a petition that is going to try to get the funeral industry to lower their fucking prices. Like really, if someone dies, it's like a big last fucking jab. You spend your whole fucking life paying taxes and shit, and then what do they want to do? They want to fucking ding you for another 10, 20, 30 grand because you died. It's like the cheapest fucking thing you could do is dig a hole in the ground and throw a dead body in it. I mean, really. Serial killers have been doing that for years. Fuck. So yeah, there'll be a petition that I'm starting. If all these fucking white supremacist racist fuckers can raise millions of dollars, I'm going to try to raise some money so I can, get these fuckers to lower their prices. Tired of it. Fucking fed up. Is anybody with me? Post in the comments. Let's do it. Who's in? Make sure to share that fucker when I get that fucking petition. Tired of it. Oh, so-and-so died. Oh, let's we got to raise money. It's super expensive. It's like, fuck you fuckers. So I'm going to go to the joke segment. Tonight's show is going to be a little shorter, I think. It's not going to be as long. Yeah, go for it. I am. I find it's kind of, it's just one big cash grab off people, taking advantage of people. There's got to be a better way. Like, really, they're just digging a hole in the ground, throwing a dead body in it. That's all they're doing. Why does there have to be 30 fucking grand involved? Yeah, all right, Gary. I want you guys to share that when it comes out. So I got some jokes here. What time I was in Ottawa, I did mass shooting jokes, which kind of went over. Tell it with an alternate voice. Yeah, I'm not good at voices. Unless I'm really drunk, I could do voices, but I don't think I can do it in an alternate voice. But my joke about mass shooting was, there's nothing funny about a mass shooting, but at the end of the day, they happen so often, it's almost like it's becoming comical. Really, it's not like they happen once in a while. But my joke is, they always say, "Oh, all the victims were such angels. They were such angels." I'm sure a lot of them were angels, but there had to be a couple of people that had it fucking coming for sure. I've been outside. I've seen. I walked to the grocery store today. I probably saw 5 people that had it coming. The fucking skateboarders almost fucking cut me off. I even said to the guy, I said, "Hey, this fucking skateboarder, just like, dude, fucking there's tons of space." They're another crowd. These guys are younger. The older skateboarders, I like. I know quite a few of them, but the younger ones, it's like, fuck off. Just get the fuck out of my way. Not today. Just do it or something. Have any trucker jokes? I'm actually going to be working on some trucker jokes for Felice, possibly. If I think she has a show coming up, but I haven't really, it's hard to write jokes when they actually are the joke. It's like, it doesn't get any funnier than just watching them. They're fucking bunch of dumb fucking yahoos. I can't sugarcoat it more than that. I really can't. As much as I got a bunch of comments here. Oh, boom, just do okay. Oh, weird. Okay, now I'm getting my Facebook comments. Okay, good. Boom. But my other mass shooter joke is my idea of a mass shooting is 10 hours of Pornhub and some Viagra. That's my mass shooting event. Hold for the laughter on that. But yeah, no trucker jokes. I haven't done any trucker jokes yet. I'm going to work on some though. It's hard to focus with all this stress going on. Not just the truckers. I got to get a job. But this one's going back to these are older jokes. Porn. They're going to be porn jokes here. There's so many different categories in porn. But they have one called property sex. So what it is the fantasy is the realtor and the customer look at the house and then they have sex. So it's actually called property sex. It's like Vancouver real estate. You get fucked, but there's you get fucked, but there's no sex involved. That's the joke. Property sex. You get fucked, but there's no sex involved. Laughter yoga. Have you heard of laughter yoga? It's where people they laugh for no apparent reason at all. It's kind of like my act. It's like regular yoga, except People laugh when you fart accidentally. Cuba. Went down to Cuba a couple years ago. Haven't gone traveling lately. But it was horrible. Worst fucking vacation ever. There were so many Quebecers there. I was worried the hotel was going to separate. That's a very Canadian joke for any of you viewers out there who are American. All right, so anybody got porn is for the lazy. Well, Fat Tuna Productions. I had a joke about that. It's like, or not really a joke. It's more of an observation. Is what I like about porn is you actually feel like you've accomplished something without leaving your bedroom. That's what I like about porn. I had another. Didn't I have another porn joke here somewhere? Oh yeah, Pornhub. They released a map of all the porn traffic. Based on keyword searches. And I looked at the map, and my house was the capital of Bukkake. Bukkake, capital. I have a joke here about a story about a girl trying to raise money. Yeah, I don't even know what that joke is. I don't know why I put it here. What the hell was that? Oh, well. Anyhow, any questions from the audience? Quebec, see? Yeah. For a long time, Quebec's wanted to separate from the rest of Canada. I don't know. Yesterday, I wanted to separate from the rest of Canada. Holy fuck. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about my musical guest tonight. More like fat tune reduction. Tuna reduction. So how's things in Ottawa? Is it really like as far other than the truckers? It looks like the weather from the live feeds. It looks like it's pretty mild there. Good time to be dancing in an insurrection. I'm surprised the military hasn't just showed up with a bunch of fire hoses. Wait till it goes to like minus 30 and just like fucking hose the whole thing down. Freeze the fuckers out. That tuna reduction, Gary. Is that a cooking joke? The weather here's been beautiful. Been fucking beautiful. Today was amazing. Wet snow. Joanne is in Owen Sound, which I imagine gets pretty fucking cold a lot of time. But it's trudging through the fucking weather. That's for sure. Trudging through the winter. Vancouver weather is beautiful, beautiful. That's really why I'm here. I ain't here for the people. I'll tell you that. But this town's like a big fucking stick in the mud half the time. But weather in the mountains, you can't beat that shit. It's like you know why it's super expensive here. The view is beautiful. Weather sucks. Well, Canada sucks for most of the half the year, anyways. It's one thing too. The Canadians share the experience of being fucking miserable for half the year. Really, that's our Canadian shared experience. Even here, it is pretty miserable half the time. It's raining like fucking crazy. Yeah, allergies. Yeah, I got a bit of allergies too sometimes, but not too much this year. I got COVID, I think, about 2-3 weeks ago, and it was just mostly mild running nose, sneezing. I already had 2 shots, so fucking COVID doesn't kill you, and the more the vax doesn't kill you. It's just like, we all gotta fucking, get on the cowboy and ride, according to that song. Sucks in Ottawa, but I have to say, Ottawa is a happier city than Vancouver is. I have to say, I much prefer the people in Ottawa. Like comedy in Ottawa, it's just great. People are happy, they're funny. Here everyone's kind of miserable or drugged out. Really, everyone's high on something, weed or pharmaceuticals or fucking some shit. Something in the water here. That's why I drink beer. But we are in the SM. What's SM stand for? The South. What? The SM. Joanne. Jojo. What's the SM? Oh, Snowbelt. Okay. I might move back. I really starting to think about it. Like, it's a good thing I'm not in Ottawa now, because I would probably be down there telling people to fuck right off. I would, I'd probably get killed. But because I did post a pretty angry video last week, and I was talking to John with this on his show the other day. It's like, these people, they're just trying to get, bring out the anger and frustration in people, and then you're just down to their level. It's just like, I was fucking mad, but I'm trying not to be mad. I even had a friend the other day said, let's just stay off each other's timeline until this is over. I don't want to ruin a 30-year friendship. I don't, over this shit. I've unfriended and a lot of people, but not people I've known for most of my life. We'll see where it goes. I'm hoping it'll I'm hoping it's gonna end for the better of everybody to a certain degree. I hope so. If not, it's just gonna linger on. This is like Civil War territory. You throw in a Civil War, and then you got fucking potential World War going on with Russia. It's, you have Biden actually saying the word World War. It's like, the technology for a World War is going to kill us all, really. It's the mutual destruction of everybody. That's funny. You living in Ottawa? No, I'm not living in Ottawa right now. No, I'm right here. I'm here in Vancouver. Sunny, rainy well, it's not raining now, but it's usually raining. We have had actually pretty good fucking winter so far, I have to say. But moving to Ottawa is rough for someone like me, because I don't drive. So a harsh winter, I would have to work at home if I moved to Ottawa. I'd have no choice but to work at home. I would be dead waiting in a bus at -30. There's no way. Waiting for a bus, no. And learning to drive, it'd take me about fucking 4 years to do that. War is a possibility, yeah. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. A civil war, anyways. Or people try to fucking dismantle the government, and it's the Americans trying to dismantle our government. Well, then yeah, then that's a fucking invasion too. So, like I say. We're over 150 years old, this country. We've never been this bad. So, yeah. An e-bike in the summer, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Or get a job, where I'm at home. I could do this every day. I can just get paid for it. You would actually. It's funny thinking about what I would say fuck you to the truckers. Really, I have. It's just like 90. Well, let's say 80% of Canada is already vaxxed, double vaxxed. So there's no poll has to be taken on what Canadians really believe about the vax, whatever. You know, like one thing this guy said that was freaking out today. He was shouting at one of the fucking guys in the cars. He was like, you know, the guy said, "Well, they're mandating the government workers have to get vaxxed." Well, that's your job. If you choose not to get vaxxed, well, then it sucks to be you. Fuck, you get another job. You know, what am I going to say? You know, you can't just. I posted this yesterday. It was basically smokers have the right to smoke. We have the freedom to smoke, but we don't have the freedom to smoke wherever the fuck we want. We don't. You know, if all the truckers showed up and they were like, "We want to smoke in restaurants," it'd be like they would have been laughed out of town in 2 days. And it's the same thing. It's, well, your choice of health situation in a smoking situation is affecting everyone else's health. If you don't have a vax and you're unmasked and you got all this fucking toot about, you know, this and that, it's like, well, no, you have freedom. You chose your choice. You know, it's straight up logic, really. You know, and then there's all these people saying the vax will kill you. The vax will kill you. It's like, whatever. Vax will kill you. The fucking COVID will kill you. It's like, whatever. I'm tired of people with their fucking charts and shit. Not all that are fully vaxxed agree with being fully vaxxed. Imagine that. Yeah. Well, I'm like that too. You know, I did it for one, to move around and travel, and also I wear a mask for other people. I don't like the mask. I don't believe in the mask, but whatever. I don't want a problem with a bunch of other people. It's like these people are all just shitting on everybody that actually took the effort to fucking get the vaccine, wear a mask, who are doing it for their community, their family. It's like, fuck you. If you don't like the max or the max, then just go live in your fucking cave. I don't fucking care. I don't. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. A lot of the truckers are masked. You know, a couple of the truckers that I saw videos of, they were, you know, they're fucking fed up with these clowns too. Most of them aren't even truckers. You know, there's a couple of trucks up there, but, you know, a lot of them are just fucking yahoos being financed, and they're doing it for the money from the Americans. Like the one guy, he was just fucking tripping on the fact he's live streaming. He's like, "Oh, $20. Yeah, $20. Oh, got $50. Got this." It's like, yeah, you're just doing it for the fucking, yeah, because you don't have a job. There you go. How about fighting the fucking funeral industry for fucking change? Yeah, they don't get logic. Well, no, and they're the same people at the beginning of the pandemic that I hated when masks were not quite mandated yet on like transit and stuff. They're the same fucking assholes. They are. It's like that guy I saw that was, you know, in the superstore today. It's like, you know, what are you going to do? Shut down aisle 5, you fucking dink? Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I'm going to protest that. It's like, fuck off. You know, it's stressing. It's very stressing because, as I think Canadians, we're not really used to this sort of fucking mentality. It's Trump. I blame Trump for everything. He started this shit. He brought out the racist in a lot of the racists that would normally not, you know, they keep it themselves, and these guys are loud and proud. I fucking hate, like that one guy, the Pat whatever. What a fucking dink. Fucking hate that guy. I wear the mask to hide my lips. Shit talk. I get away with this now. Yeah. Well, there was one time I was on the bus, and I guess this guy must have been pretty fucking crazy. No one had said anything in the bus. It was super quiet. He comes out from the front of the bus. He's like, "Who the fuck said that? Who fucking said that?" Like, nobody said anything. It was like the voice in his head. He was crazy. But I almost felt like saying, you know, the voice in your head did. Because no one could see anybody's face moving. You know. But, you know, the people with mental issues are having a hard time. And the other thing is there's so much crime going on, random crime going on, especially in Vancouver, that guy that got stabbed. Mexican tourist got stabbed in Vancouver. It's like, fuck. It's usually the other way around, you know. But I think it's because everyone's wearing masks. It's really easy to rob people or do whatever because everyone's hiding behind this fucking mask. Like, look at San Francisco. They're just fucking smash and grab. Like, holy shit. Some of the videos coming from the States, you know. So the mask is actually helping criminals to a certain degree, I think, hide their face. And also people that are just fucking crazy. Or, I don't know. They're coming out of the woodwork. That's for sure. Should tuck them in her breath, that is. Well, you know, people are at the edge. I think that's what's going on. Fucking, yeah, the voice in your head did. I was going to say that to him. This guy freaked everyone out on the bus. He was super sort of aggro violent. And it was just like, you know, that's why I want to work at home. I don't like taking the bus. I fucking do not like the bus. It's just too many fucking weirdos. One time, you know, I almost fucking, this kid wasn't wearing a mask and he was smoking crack. It's like, okay, fuck. Not only do I have to worry about COVID, I got to worry about secondhand crack smoke. But he was a young teenager, you know, it's not worth any bullshit to deal with these fuckers. So I just try to, you know, there's a great song by Judith Owen called Bitch, Get Out of My Way. It was written during COVID. I recommend you search that one. Judith Owen, great songwriter. She fucking nailed it on that one. Just getting fed up with these fuckers. Yeah, I hate buses too. Fucking buses suck. Totally. But you know, you gotta get around. I walk more, you know. I had a joke about that. It's like bus is always late. So you're walking or you're running for the fucking bus because he's leaving too early. It's like, I bought a bus pass. I lost fucking 15 pounds. It's like, fuck. Don't get a gym pass. Get a bus pass. Fuck. No, they got to work on scheduling at the buses, you know. The loop's got to connect. The loop never connects. That's what pisses me off. The whole idea of the loop is they should connect. But anyways, I'm going to move on to the, it's true. Move on to the musical segment. The duo that I'm going to play soon here is a girl named Amber and a guy named Jimmy Wet Dog. I've known both these people for quite a while. Very talented songwriters. This kind of they have kind of a country. This song is very country. The two songs that I have queued up for today's show, one now, one at the end of the show. They're very kind of bluegrass, I would say. I met Jim back in the day. We would sit right there, basically, every morning back in the late 90s and have coffee and smokes. Jim was my neighbor at the Rubber Room, this building right here. We lived kind of right there. He was my neighbor. And every morning I'd get up to go to the Starbucks. This is now it's Tim Hortons, but back then it was a Starbucks, and we would hang out, you know, talk about talk about it, the world. 15 pounds on the bus pass. Yeah, I know. I get tons of exercise with my bus pass because the bus is never there, or they're leaving early, or they're not connecting. It's quicker to walk. Yeah, transit here has got issues, I would say. Yeah. And then someone's been throwing rocks at one of the buses. Some random person downtown. There was like fucking 10 buses in a matter of a month. In the same area. So someone's fucking smashing the windows with a rock or who knows what, pellet gun. Fuck. People are nuts in this town. You know, the random stabbing, the random attackings. It's just like, holy fuck. I'm going to start carrying a weapon, I think. or wearing the cowboy hat outside. Maybe people won't fuck with me if they think I'm a cowboy. So here we go. I'm going to do the song. We'll take a little break and then come back. Hopefully everyone will stick around, do a little more chatting. And then, I don't want the show to go too long this time. Less segments, I was talking to John the other day about how some podcasts, they can go on long if there's a guest or anything. So if I had a guest, that would go 2 hours. We went 2 hours the other day. It was funny, lots of fun shit. I have to say, John has one of the better podcasts I've ever listened to or been on. Well, actually, the only podcast I've been on, but really good interviewer. Talked about a lot of funny stuff and did all my food jokes. So if you want to hear some of my food jokes, I was going to do them again today, but I was like, fuck, people heard them. So, might do them later, later another show. And next week's show, I'll be dealing with the funeral homes, or at least these fucking truckers should raise $10 million. I'm going to try to raise fucking 10. Maybe I'll be a funeral lobbyist. I just need money. That's all I need. I'll fuck them. Fucking bullshit funerals. Yeah, maybe I will. I like the hat. My old girlfriend passed away a couple years ago. She bought me this hat back in it was in Drumheller, and she bought it for me. They really hate buses. Yeah, I guess that guy throwing the rocks, he must have had a bad fucking, whoever's breaking the windows must have had a bad fucking experience with the driver or something. Well, I had how about this? I'll save this for after the break, but I had a pretty crazy experience with a transit driver here. Pretty funny. So stay around for that after the musical break. No problem, John. It was a great show. I had a good time. I was actually kind of down last week after last week's show and the whole thing. I think there's a lot of people that are actually really getting depressed. I saw one comment. This woman said, this reminded her when she was in high school getting bullied and nobody was doing anything. It's kind of like you feel helpless to a certain degree that there's so many fucking crazy fucking people around you. But they're not really so many. They really are a small group that's being financed by a small group in the States. It's just that the American group is much bigger, the Fringers. See what happens in the Super Bowl. But anyways, it was a great show. But okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull up the video, and then after that, I'll tell you a crazy joke, story about my experience with a bus driver. So just hold on. there you have it. Have yourself a real good time tonight by Jamber. That's Jimmy Wet Dog and Amber. It's a pretty good song. Like that's hit. That's a country hit. Like it is. They got to get that out more because I like that. They need a video. But I might have some trivia coming in. Hold on, I had someone who wants to do a call in. Pissed off in Ottawa. Sorry, let me just call. So I might have a call in. Wow. But they've been doing, Jim, his solo music is a little heavier, I would say, than that song. Oh, yeah, here we go. Call in. Let's put you on speakerphone there. Gary, can you?
What's going on?
I could send you a link, and you'd be right on the screen if you want to do that. Can you hear me?
Are you speaking English?
What was that?
Yeah, what's going on? I can't hear you.
Okay, well, I can send you a link, and then you can be right on the screen, or you can just do audio on the screen if you want. I'll send you the link.
Okay, 10-4.
Okay, give me a couple seconds here.
Yeah.
Got to figure this out. Okay, invite. I'm going to send you the link on Facebook in the Messenger. Okay? Hold on. Just give me 1 second, everybody. Trying to coordinate this. There we go. So this is Gary on the phone. Gary will be in shortly here. While we're waiting for that, I will. How come you can't do messages on your thing? Are we friends? Can't message you, Gary. For some reason. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Give me 1 second, everybody. Technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Gary. There we go. Here's the link. I'm sending it to you, Gary. All right. Is everyone still with me? A couple of people. All right. Gary might phone in here, do some trivia with him. Maybe get an Ottawa perspective of what's going on directly. But while we're waiting for Gary, I'll tell you the story I was going to talk about here on the what's going on. Oh, that John tried to call me. I was at the bus. Okay, this is my bus story here. Hold on. Catch. My sister Catch is in the room. Great. A lot of people are starting to get in on that Xbox. I was going to try to rig it so you would win, but see what I'm saying? Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's on the screen right now. Did I miss a giveaway? Yes, I'm giving away the Xbox. The Xbox giveaway. You have to do something, some kind of positive for everybody. I'm going to send Wet Dog a link as well. But I don't know what's going on. Gary was supposed to give a call in. Anyways, this is a story. I'm going to tell a story here. Everyone just hold on. Too much technical shit going on. I take the bus. Usually I take one bus that goes to a loop and then another bus. So there was a period there where this woman would get on the bus who had obviously some kind of neurological problems or something, because she would walk super slow. Like literally it would take her about 2 minutes to walk 5 feet. And every time she got on the bus, she would cut hold of the bus, but like, whatever, disabled. And then at the loop, she would get off and take the other bus, the same bus that I would get. And we'd wait for her because she'd be really slow. And, that's great and everything. She's disabled. Wait for her. So this fucking douchebag bus driver at the loop, like she gets on the bus and we get off at the loop. And the day before, the bus driver, the same asshole, left before she even got to the bus. And I was like, fucking, it's pouring rain. This woman's disabled. She can barely fucking walk, and this fucker didn't wait for her. So I was kind of like, that day I didn't want to fucking deal with it. But the next day, I get on the bus and I go to the bus driver. I go, hey man, can you wait a bit? This woman's disabled and she's going to take this bus. And, I go, yesterday you left her out in the rain. And he starts fucking beaking off at me. Like, I can't wait for other people, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, the fucking woman can't walk. The fuck is your problem? He's beaking off at me again. Anyways, while we're fighting, she walks in front of the bus, and he's like, yeah, she's not even taking the bus to me. So that day, I guess she had a different plan. Made me look bad, but I said, whatever, don't talk to me, just drive the fucking bus. Fuck off. So that was my story there. But, try to do something good for somebody, and it's like, holy fuck. Yeah. While we're fighting, she just walks away. I was like, oh, whatever. Haven't seen her, though, since. That was quite a while ago. So is anybody calling in? What's going on? I thought Gary was going to call in. Gary, where are you? Come on in. I have trivia ready. I have tons of trivia. I got a whole bunch of trivia ready. If anybody wants to do trivia. Well, anybody in the room in the chat wants to do trivia? Otherwise, I'll probably shut down the show soon. Call you, bro. I don't have your number. I'll send you a link, John. Okay. So we'll play. Okay. Because you can just put the answers in the chat room. But I don't want to bore everybody too much. But here, we'll do a couple of trivia questions. Every week, me and my sisters, we do trivia online. And last week was funny. We were doing it's like an older game that had all ads and stuff from different. Okay, I'll send you the link shortly here. From different companies, but all old stuff. It was all like old. It was a fun game. It was called like Triviatisement or something. But it was. We had a good time. Hold on. Okay. All right. Maybe this link ain't working or something because no one's getting back to me. I can have up to, I think, 10 people on my show. I literally can. Advertisement. That was it. And all the ones that I was getting right were all the anything that was an advertisement in Penthouse in the 70s. I was getting all those right. It was a lot harder than I thought, though. That it's a hard game to play. Okay, Jojo, let's see what we got here. These are hard. This is actually the Genius edition. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Gary in the house. All right, I'm gonna add Gary's coming in.
Right on.
Hey, Gary, how's it going?
I look around this town. I look around this fucked up old town. Yeah, how's it going, man?
Going good, man. Good to see you. Nice to see a sane person in all this bullshit.
Wow, let's not get crazy here.
Well, well,
Yeah.
It must be tough on the people of Ottawa. It has to be tough on the people of Ottawa for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the problem is like now I live in Ottawa and I want to go over to Hull sometimes, and then I got to cross through downtown, and I got all these white trash motherfuckers blocking the way. There's only so many bridges to go across. It's like, how's this like? Where the fuck's my freedom, man?
Yeah, exactly. That's really what it boils down to, And what about the? Do you know any inside scoop on the tow trucks? Because supposedly, what I heard was a tow truck helped them move something, and then they all thought that the tow truck drivers were refusing to go down there because they were with them. So they kind of thought that the tow truck drivers were with them when in actuality they just didn't want to be involved with them.
Yeah, it was something along the lines that one tow truck moved this wooden shack that they erected, and they moved it over to another spot where the truckers had this yard where they're all involved with. And it was Pat King who actually asked this towing company to do that. But the misinformed or the misguided or weren't unaware of that, and so they just came down and shit on these guys. And it's Advanced Towing here in Ottawa. That's the name of the place. And the guy's, he's flabbergasted that everybody's against him now. That all these trucker convoy people are against him for that. Yes, so it's misinformation that's going around. It's really bad.
Yeah,
that's a great hat there, Mark. Fantastic.
You like the hat, eh? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm sporting the LGBTQ by wearing this hat. I have to say.
Well, that or the trucker movement from Alberta. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. No, I'm not sporting the truckers with this hat. No, I'm not. Yeah. And I just entered into the chat room. John, he was the podcaster I was with last week. But so you.
Yes. Don't adjust your camera. I'm not fully white. I'm only half.
Half white.
Oh, yeah. That happens sometimes.
No, but seriously, I'm only half white. I'm half German. Boy.
So John, wow. Gary lives in.
No, your buddy Gary is going. Wow, he's impressed by my half German.
Well,
this is the truth. I'm
half Polish, half Indian. So hey, we got something.
There, bro. Hey, it's my turn. Wow.
Yeah, and that guy over here.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's like half cowboy, half. We don't want to win.
Well, one thing's for sure, he's angry.
What was that? This is my shirt.
I said one thing's for sure, Mark's angry.
Oh fuck yeah! I was angry last week. Now I'm a little more calmed down. Last week I was pissed off, man.
No, you know what?
I don't know Gary? Did you see my "fuck you" video? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. But right now you're reminding me of you're the.
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see my "fuck you" video?
Yes,
hold on.
Yes, let's see it.
This is me at the peak anger here.
Mark, can I say something here, Mark? Hi, Gary. By the way.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
You too.
Actually, I don't have it. I took it off. But,
Mark, I have to say something. Sure. Your show is actually very, very funny. Okay. You got to have people like Gary and myself and a few of your audience members
join in
just like this. And we laugh at your shit because when you see a reaction out of people, you get funnier. You're funny by yourself, all solo in that room. But if we're in the room with you, kind of, it'll only elevate you to the
did
sky.
you like my funeral joke? It's
I
like,
loved it. Loved it.
What I like about going to
This is how I listen to your shit. Is I
what I like about going to a lot of funerals is less people will come to mine.
True.
They're all dead.
God damn it. Whew. I don't see how you could be so angry with all this shit rummaging through your head right now. Like,
well, you know what I don't like is that
you're a contradiction. You're so angry, but you're fucking the hilarity in your head doesn't supersede your mood.
Well, no, usually I try to be more of a middle person, but this whole thing has kind of pushed me to a side. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No, that's
Gary, do you agree with this? I think you've known them longer than I have.
I'm just
Gary.
I'm trying to figure out how those skateboarders
Fuck.
There we go. Nice one, Gary.
No, there's fucking.
So there's young skateboarders. I hate those fuckers. And then there's old skateboarders. I don't mind those guys.
I like the old skateboard.
Of course you would, Garth. I mean, Mark.
Those fucking kids, you just came in. I'm like, and I said, hey man, there's space everywhere. The fuck? You just fucking, now's not the time. Now's not the time.
Martin, you're beaking off at kids doing exercise. Skateboarding is not transportation. That's exercise. Yeah. You're slamming kids for being active. Listen to you angry bastard.
Certain things piss me off when I'm in public. Shit like that.
Gary, here's a mental note. When he moves to Ottawa, take him to a skate park for lunch.
Yeah, so when you move to Ottawa, make sure you bring that Amber Blaze girl and that wet dog guy with you, please.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh, I love them. Well,
especially
Amber. Amber's a little bit more like a
Yeah. Wet dog's a little rough to. He's a little rough to look at.
Where's Amber?
What was that?
Amber's supposed to be on the show tonight.
Well, no, I just put their music on. Amber, I tried to get her on the show, but weekends. She's out playing music, and she works hard. Wet Dog, I sent him the link. He might come in. But, I've known Wet Dog forever.
That was crazy karaoke. I mean,
it was off the hook. I realized something though about embarrassment. I've come to a new philosophy. It's like once you've embarrassed yourself, fuck, the sky's the limit on embarrassment. It's like who cares anymore?
True. It's like if you have AIDS, you can have any other STD. It doesn't compare.
Well, I was going to start a dating site for people with.
It's like if you meet a chick and she says, "Hey, I got chlamydia," you're like, "Bitch, I just have AIDS. Don't worry about it."
I know. I was going to start a dating site called "You Can't Get It Twice," and you could date based on whatever disease you have.
Oh. So if you have herpes, you can be with the herpes person.
Yeah, exactly. It's called "You Can't Get It Twice." Not a bad idea.
Yeah, but you never get rid of it either.
Well, no, but you already have it.
True.
Yeah.
But with herpes, you have simplex 1 and simplex 2. What if you only have one and not the other?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You got to have goals.
There's a lot we have a lot of simplex going on downtown. Always
well, yes, exactly. Like it's like a COVID dating site downtown. It's like, wow. Who knows what type of fucking filthy shit's going on in those cabs?
Well, the mayor called it the mayor was going to say it was a super spreader. It's like, yeah, well, I really kind of like that porn mentality. It's a super spreader down here.
I had a joke. What did the peanut butter say to the loaf of bread?
What?
Let's go to a super spreader event.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Not bad joke. Not bad. Do it in an alternate voice, but put your hat
I'm
lower.
drunk enough to do alternate voices.
You've had 2 beer, Mark. You've had 2 beer. That's enough.
I know. Well,
Are you an alcoholic? You need 5
Where's
to be
you got
funny?
the guitar? Are you ready to jam there, Mark?
Can we do it live? I don't know if we could.
Fucking know. It's possible. Hey, I love that song that we used to do. It was like, and I've already said that you go downtown where the nights are
Well,
low.
no, you see, yeah, that's Nighttime People.
People. That's
Yeah, it's about I was writing about random shooters in the 80s when I was 16. That's a song about a random shooter. That's what it is. Can you believe that?
Well, yes.
Can you? Well, okay. How about you play us a couple bars of that? You know it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. See?
Okay. I'll just listen.
I go downtown where the nights are low, where the nighttime people go. The nighttime people don't know who they are. The nighttime people outside the sky because I am.
You are
Dead. Yeah, it was a great song.
I was way ahead of my time, man. Well, we wrote that together, really. But
No, it's all yours. I don't want to take. I don't want to take
you take no responsibility. Yeah, John, me and Gary since kindergarten, really.
Is that right?
And we've been playing music. We started probably when we were like
a couple of years ago.
11, 12. Yeah, a couple of years ago. Usually when I'm in town, we get together and we do a little jam, you know.
Yeah.
Last time Gary came out to the show. Well, no, not the time before Gary came to the show.
Yeah, I missed you
It was
last
a
year.
good show last time, Gary. That was a good one.
Yeah, it's really angry.
No, I love your shows. Every time you come to Ottawa, it's like that. The one I saw before, I missed the last one, but the one before it was down on Preston Street. I believe it was down at the Yuck Yucks. Was it the Yuck? It was.
No, listen, Absolute.
Absolute Comedy. It was great. It was good. It was really good. Everybody was
Good crowd.
Yeah, fantastic.
My sister's doing a show, I think, next week or the week after. Her last show was fucking sold out.
Yeah.
She had to kick people out that were extra. So
Your sister's a comedian?
Yeah. I never told you. My sister does stand-up, John.
Oh.
We both kind of started at the same time. So we both kind of support each other. Sometimes I write jokes for her. You know, like I'm going to try to write some trucker jokes for her for her next big show. But
you're going to try or you will succeed?
I'll succeed. You know. Something. I got something for these fuckers.
Come on, positive thinking, Mark. Yeah. Come on.
But like I said, it's hard to write jokes about people that are jokes. Yeah. It's like Trump. Everyone would be, you're writing Trump jokes. Fuck, he's writing all the jokes himself. Like, I can't beat that. You know, how can you beat Trump? The jokes. He's the joke.
No, the best joke you have, and I'm surprised you were looking for work. It's the one where you're saying about drunken Facebook, and it's what's that one?
Oh yeah, okay. I was going to do that one tonight.
You end up being the fifth moderator of.
Let me say the joke. I'll say the joke for
the
zero people in the audience. Well, you guys really killed the audience.
They all left, eh?
0 viewers. Oh, my sister's back. Okay, she's back, and she's laughing. Okay. But, Joanne Miranda, that's my sister, John, if you don't know.
Hi, Joanne. You could jump on board.
What was that?
You could jump on board. Yeah, go ahead. Tell the joke.
Hey, wow, it's weird. All the everyone has a tag on them now. That's cool. Facebook. You know, people get drunk, say shit. You know, I'm working on a new Facebook though, specifically for drunk people. So you got to have a USB breathalyzer, so you have to blow into it, so you're drunk enough to log in, and you can say whatever you want. And the next day, it's all gone. I'm going to call it shit Facebook.
No, that's not. It's about.
Posting. Yeah. No, I forgot the intro, right, Gary? Sorry. The intro is, you ever get really drunk on Facebook and wake up the next morning and you're like, what the fuck was I saying last night? And then you log in and, all of a sudden you're the moderator of a fan page called German Fisting.
I don't know why I love that joke so much.
Have you lost a few family members as friends? Oh,
German. Why German fisting, Mark?
Because it seems so realistic that it's a big
German
pencil.
fisting.
does it happen?
Germans are into fisting?
Oh, big time.
This is real
What?
life. Yeah, I'm all real life.
It started in Berlin a long time ago.
The Germans' fist game
Well,
is so good they go through walls? Is that what you're saying?
I had a joke also about when I was when I was a hockey announcer and I didn't know what the fuck the ref was doing because I'd have to announce the penalties and the ref would show up, he'd skate up to me. I'm in the booth, right? He'd be doing all these fucking hand signs and I'm like, what? He's got 2 minutes for fucking anal fisting? What the fuck? I have no fucking idea.
It's too funny.
I was the worst announcer ever. I wish there would have been tape of that because I was horrible at it. I was good. I had the voice down. I just didn't have the rules and regulations and shit.
Yeah, well, the first key to success in a game of hockey, even as an announcer, you need to know the sport, Mark.
Yeah, I'm not a.
You're not a sports guy. You like walked into that disaster.
Well, no, everything would have been fine if they printed everything bigger. My eyesight's not that great for reading, and he hands me like at the beginning of the game, all the players come out, and I'm supposed to announce all the players. So I'm like, number 55. Kevin Berlinsack. I was like, I don't know what the fucking guys. I couldn't read it. And these players are all looking at me like, I look like the guy who sings the national anthem, but I'm not really supplying the reality of it.
Did you really make the names different from what they were on the sheet?
I just fucking made them up because I couldn't read them.
That's fucking hilarious.
And then every time there was a penalty or a score and I had to read something, he shows me this fucking piece of paper that's like all little tiny fucking things. And I'm like, I can't read that. Can you write it down? And they're like, oh, no. So I'm like, the players are all in the penalty box. I'm like trying to look at their number to get who I'm fucking supposed to announce. And they're all looking at me. It's like, it was a nightmare. And then the fucking 50-50 women were pissed off at me because I read the 50-50 draw too fast. They didn't like me. Everyone hated me.
Oh boy, things aren't going well for you.
First,
And they didn't pay me. Fucker didn't pay me.
Mark. This hockey game I know is real. Okay,
It was a Klansman.
Yeah, you told me about it like a long time ago. The SFU Klansman at Bill Copeland Arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this joke about the women yelling at you about the 50-50 numbers. That's real.
Oh, that's real. It's all real. I didn't. The only thing that's not real is I didn't say 5 minutes.
That's fucking hilarious.
And that was the DJ. I get there. I'm thinking. He goes. The guy before the game. He says, "Oh yeah, just go talk to the DJ first because you'll be coordinating with him and shit." And I'm thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be some hip fucking millennial." It's like the comic book guy from fucking Simpsons, and he because I'd have to go. Okay, I'm taking the next penalty because I'd have to do an announcement, or he would do the music. We couldn't do them at the same time, right? I could barely hear the guy. Oh, it was a fiasco. But I had the voice for it. I just needed a teleprompter or something.
Fuck. You got to tell that story front to back. You like not tonight, but some other time. Like make a separate video on YouTube for that. That would be a classic, goddamn perfect disaster.
Well, one of my only paid stand-up gigs. I was doing a birthday party. I got it on Craigslist, and I did tell that story. And the funniest part was after I did the show, this girl walks up to me. She says, you were really funny. But the funniest part was when my grandmother leaned over and said, "What's anal fisting?" That was the funniest part of that night.
That's fucking hilarious. You're a funny guy.
I'll try to be. But what are you doing, Gary?
I'm going outside. I want to show you the snow.
Hey, listen, Mark, I gotta get going here.
Okay,
but,
man.
Wait. You guys,
I just-
see
I got-
outside.
Okay, wait, no. Gary's going to show us something. Then go.
okay.
Look at all the
Yeesh.
snow here in Ottawa. Here it is. Look
Brutal. See
Oh, it's
that? I
beautiful.
don't miss.
You can keep it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice though tonight. It's like +3. It's Vancouver weather here today. It's raining actually right now.
Can you do me a favor right now while you're outside, Gary?
Yes.
To say, fuck you, truckers.
No, I can't. The police chief is a couple of doors down from me. Yeah, fuck you, truckers. But I'm lucky to be able to be outside. You know, it's nice to be outside in Ottawa because it's rare that you can do this in the middle of.
Well, yeah,
February.
it's only like 2 or 1 I saw today.
Yeah, it's +2.
Yeah.
It's like
That-
like summer.
That's smoking weather.
Yeah, exactly. Outside.
Like when I'm there, last time I was there, it's like I was like, oh, -7. I can still smoke outside. But
It does get nasty. You know that.
oh yeah, I had a joke about that. I forget what it was. So something about smoking in Ottawa.
But Stacey, I do have to get going here, Mark.
Yeah.
But great show as usual. Good luck to you.
Thanks,
See you,
John.
Gary.
Talk
Take
to you
care,
soon.
bud.
Take
Nice
care.
meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
we're
yeah.
signing off. We're signing off.
Well, Am I signing off? Yeah, I think so. Pretty
Yeah, I
soon.
think it's about due time.
Yeah, but we only have 1 viewer. But no, people can watch it later. You know. But so
I'm the
next
one
Gary.
Or sorry, what? Sorry. This thing keeps.
But no,
falling down.
Gary, it was a good idea. Your idea of doing the show at like 5:30 instead of fucking like too late on your side if I do it at 8:30.
Well, if you're drawing an Eastern crowd, obviously, but
No, you're my demographic. You are. That's it.
okay, where's the guitars? There's nobody watching, so
Yeah.
what songs do we know?
What was that?
I don't know. You gonna jam?
No, you remember the Please to Tease one? That was a good one.
How'd that go again? Yeah, I don't think I can do that one anymore.
That's
though.
a
My fingers are so
complicated one.
it's, please do.
Well, no.
tea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a complicated one. You wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So are you getting out playing soon, or is it
I'm hoping. We hope so.
go downtown with your guitar and just like fucking race some shit?
Go downtown with a nice.
You know how much money you would make busking if you supported the truckers? Freedom, freedom.
I could do that, George Michael one. Freedom.
Yeah,
will
yeah.
let you
You got to give for what you get. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Anyhow,
All right.
all right. Thanks a lot, Gary, for coming. That was good. Next week we'll do trivia. I do have trivia. I got tons of trivia.
Yeah, where's Fargus?
He got hit by a bus.
Well, get the fuck out.
His
He actually got his
cousin might be on the show in the future.
I see. That's his excuse. Okay. You tell Fargus I'm up to meet him anytime on trivia. Anytime. You let him know.
Well, yeah, he did want to go head-to-head trivia with you. Maybe we'll bring him back from the dead. There's a possibility we could do that.
Oh, that would be so cool. Because I've never had played trivia like against somebody that's
Well, he could
dead.
be. Well, it might be his cousin. Maybe his cousin might tune in if we can't get him back from the dead. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Right. I think there's a show coming up for Fargus is this is legendary. This guy also.
Well, he is a popular item on the show, but yeah. I don't know. Last week didn't go well with Fargus as far as our interview went.
Oh, I see. I missed it.
No one saw it. That whole show was a mistake from the beginning. I was too angry. Last week's show was bad.
You're not friends anymore.
No, we're still friends. The show was a fiasco. That's what happened.
At the end of the,
It wasn't just Fergus. There was other issues with the show, technical issues and stuff.
At the end of the day, with this so-called truckers convoy is achieving, it's eliminating our online friends that we don't really want anymore, and it's actually cleansing. It's online cleansing is what
I
it's doing.
agree. I agree.
So-
But it is sad. It's okay. I find I had no problem unfriending someone who I barely know.
Exactly.
Or someone I haven't seen since elementary school.
And he didn't even like him in elementary school anyhow. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny. I had a person that I kind of know posted something on my Facebook, nothing to do with the truckers, but I was like, I was going to friend this person, but I was like, I don't know where they stand. It's like I'm starting to, be a little, especially with Facebook. Twitter, I don't give a shit. I'll fucking follow anybody. But Facebook, no, I'm not. I'm keeping it. I'm not going for more. I'm going for less friends. Just because it makes you realize, okay, well, these people don't really share to a certain degree what I'm thinking about, what I'm doing.
Well, you know what? I want to tell you something. I think we've both succeeded in that because how many viewers are on the show right now?
0. Yeah.
So,
I've been unfriended. The whole show's been unfriended.
Success.
Got one viewer now. Okay, let's see how long that lasts. No, I'm hoping once the air clears from this, whatever happens, I'm hoping no one dies, number one, on either side. Mm-hmm. And we get back to being kind of a little more somewhat normal. I mean, really. That guy in the fucking superstore today was just like, fucking, fucking, I got no mask. I'm shutting down aisle 9. It's like, fuck off. Anyway,
great. Anyway.
I'm happy. Now you brought me down. Thanks, Gary.
Well, you can always go downtown where the nights are low. That's where the nighttime people go.
Yeah. They don't nighttime people got to learn to give.
Nighttime people are society's scar.
Oh, God. There's a fucked up teenager.
That's very poetic, yet somewhat realistic.
All right, Gary. I'm going to shut down the show here.
Yeah,
right, come next week. We'll do some trivia. I'll see if I can get Uncle Fergus's cousin on. All right, man.
Talking to you.
Love you.
Ciao. Bye.
All right, so there you have it. Another great episode of the Whiteboard Jungle. So next week, Xbox giveaway. Your good deeds. And next week, the funeral home petition. So I'm going to close the show off with some more of the Jimmy Wet Dog and Amber. And until next week, it's Mark Miranda and the Whiteboard Jungle signing off.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Big old muddy river calling me back home. Well, I don't know where I got to, don't know where I'm going to. Twisting, turning, rushing me out into the unknown. Well, I think it's time to jump right in and go the trip alone.
Let's hit the road.
Oh, out into the unknown.
Let's hit the road.
Oh, because you just never know.
Let's hit the road.
You got that feeling, got that itching in your toes. Let's hit the road, hit the road, hit the road. Winding, twisting, turning, up and through those hills, through those mountain passes. That's how we'll get our thrills. Well, we won't quit until we reach the other side. Well, we better leave right now, we might not make it out alive.
Let's hit the road.
Oh, out into the unknown.
Let's hit the road.
Oh, because you just never know.
Let's hit the road.
You got that feeling like you just gotta get out of here. Go, hit the road, hit the road, hit the road, Jimmy.
let's hit the road.
Oh,